All right, so welcome back to Be on the Hype, No BS. I am Marcello Valerie, and here today I have my friend and classmate Susan. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Susan. I'm a content creator on TikTok and also on the Chinese social media RedNote. So now I have 12.8K followers on TikTok and 26K on the Chinese social media RedNote.
Well, nice. And also, we both go to. I mean, you're also my classmate. We both go to USC. About to graduate really soon, hopefully for me.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about your journey as like growing your TikTok page and like how you deal with like content and just like how it can be overwhelming sometimes too. And first is you've gone on both TikTok and you said doing
RedNote.
Red. Okay.
Yeah.
And the question I wanted to ask you was what's the biggest difference in building an audience on each platform? Like the kind of the cross-platform thing, because you probably have audience from like on TikTok from I don't know, like mostly US. Like, can you like tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, it really depends on the algorithm. So for TikTok, it's all on the For You page, and you see like one video each time. So it took me a while to actually grow a community, like for my TikTok account. Most of my audience are from the US and more on the more males than females. Because I was talking about like Chinese culture, like my journey as a Chinese girl, so that got some attention. And on RedNote, it's because TikTok got banned for a while, and so there were many like international users moved to RedNote, so the Chinese social media. But on the Chinese social media, there are different guidelines. I was basically moving all my TikTok videos onto RedNote. I was still like speaking English, but because it's dominated by like Chinese users, so I have to add like subtitles on my videos because the Chinese users won't happy if they see a Chinese person who is using English all the time. And then I got more like international users on RedNote because their algorithms is that you will see more videos or like posts on the homepage. So I got more exposure and I also have more Chinese followers now because they think, oh, she's speaking English like fluently. Yeah, that's the biggest difference.
Nice, nice. And also, like, since you've been growing, have you been approached by brands or people like trying to like engage with your content and just like have you try to promote some of their products or anything?
Yeah, so I started to get more attention after I got 10K on TikTok, and there are definitely like many brands reaching out through the TikTok affiliate program, but I didn't go through too much because I'm not good at selling things to my followers. Yeah. And I also am very picky about like what products I sell because I know some people only do TikTok to get money, but that's not really my purpose. And on RedNote too, they will have like collaborations, and RedNote don't allow you to get like any rewards by your views. So you can only earn money through brands and collaborations. But I haven't started making any money from RedNote because I'm thinking I'm probably gonna use RedNote this account in China too, and it's more convenience for me to start branding with like Chinese companies when I'm back to China.
Nice. Because I remember you mentioning that you're planning on moving back after graduation.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And I also remember last year when we were in class when you reached like 10K, like it was like your goal and like you made it happen on TikTok. I remember that. That's
Yeah.
and other questions that I have is that how do you, because I know you kind of like you said, like you make your own content, like talking about your journey, um, like as a woman, as a student, and also like I always see your TikToks when you talk about like Chinese culture and everything. But do you sometimes like jump on trends, meaning that if you see a bunch of people doing something, you're like, oh, I'm gonna make it on my own and like try to do some of that, or
Yeah, I tried to do trend on TikTok, but for me, I think as a like Chinese girl, I find it difficult to just follow trend and that will go viral.
Hmm.
Um, because my most viral video was the one I was mocking British Chinese food, and that got like 4 million views right now. And it wasn't because it's a past topic. Like people had that food battle, I think 2 years ago, but maybe that's when I realized like my identity as a Chinese girl will make this video go viral because I was a Chinese, and then I was really like criticizing British Chinese food, but that really kind of like changed everything for me. And when I got like 4 million views, my phone won't stopping, and I was feeling anxious all the time getting notifications because a lot of people are saying bad things under the comment too. And I had a moment of like, this is not real life, but I was receiving all that attention. Yeah, but I just after that viral video, I just keep going, keep making my content. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay on this, like being more consistent now.
No, I understand because like when you go viral, it can be very overwhelming because you don't because you're kind of like oh my God, like the algorithm right now is kind of like working in my favor, so I need to like start posting more. And my other question was like, how do you stay like grounded with your content, especially like you said when you went viral, like and people like obviously some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna judge, which can be like annoying sometimes, but that's also like the game, that's how it works. But like and just like how do you like stay consistent in a way that sometimes you might be posting a lot, sometimes you don't get the kind of like the reception you would like to get from your viewers, I mean like followers and everything. So like how you're able to like stay consistent and still push it.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people talking about like be authentic. I think that's the one thing for me, but not to be authentic on the platform, but it's to be authentic with yourself. Because like I was making study with me videos before I was talking about Chinese culture. Then I realized I just like to talk with strangers all the time. So I was basically just sharing all my opinions about the culture shock I experienced on TikTok. And then I realized this is something I'm experiencing every day. So I can make content from this topic like every day. So I started to post every day for like around a year. Then I realized like on Chinese social media, I have to do something different because I need to build a connection with my Chinese followers as well. So I started to make videos of me speaking Chinese and also stay on the topic about the cultural difference. That's like because I experienced all these for like 12 years. So I have a lot of stories to share. This is how like I can stay consistent. Yeah.
Nice. And also, like, I have a question that I've asked another creator is that when they first started blowing up, they would like, because I know you kind of like, when you talk about your experience, you kind of like putting out there your own concept in terms of videos. And sometimes when you're a smaller creator, some bigger creators will see your content and be like, oh, I'm gonna use this, and like you see like people stealing your content and kind of like your IDs or and all of that. Like, have you ever had any of that happen to you?
Yeah, so my British Chinese food video, because it was already past the hype when people were like criticizing British Chinese food. But then I saw some like Chinese creators started to be on the British Chinese food topic again. And they were like 1 million followers. And it's rare to see like real Chinese TikTokers like on TikTok. But I was like okay like I cannot do anything, and then some Chinese social media accounts even like move my videos on Chinese social media without my permission, but I
Oh,
report them. I got
that's
them.
good. That's good that
Yeah,
you did that.
yeah.
Yeah. Like obviously it's still like good exposure, but it's still like nobody should benefit from the content you came out with, you know?
Yeah, because some people reckon because they moved to the Chinese TikTok. I was never on Chinese TikTok, and people recognized me, and they were like, "Is this you?" Like, I was like, I never want to post this video on Chinese social media ever, but yeah, but I report it and get it down. Yeah.
Nice. That's good that you did that. And also like since we're in the kind of like digital social media program, and I'm planning on interviewing Freddie also for an episode because he has that class on influencers.
Hmm.
And I'm planning on talking about who is really influencing nowadays. And and I also wanted to ask you like, do you like your knowledge about AI influencers and you as like, as a creator, do you think it's something you should be like you and like other people on the platforms like should be worried about?
Definitely. I will see more like social media posts, even like in Chinese social media, like they will have like AI to prompt the whole thing. They will share posts. You will see that's AI structure. They just move the whole like ans AI answers onto their social media. And for AI influencers, I see some like AI made videos of a cat like cooking, and they got like 1 million followers just like that. So people know that's AI, but they will still follow it because they think it's cute. And I think it definitely will switch the whole like platform and the market. Definitely.
That's crazy. It's kind of like scary and overwhelming, honestly. That's like scaring me a little bit.
Yeah, because and there are a lot of like moral like ethnical issues around AI, but now they are becoming like influencers. So yeah, there should be more like guidelines to control the whole thing. Definitely.
I 100% agree.
Mhm.
And like another question I was gonna ask you was like I read on Marketing Hub, like it's a report from 2023, but only 36% of brands consistently credit creators when we report oh my God, when you create when creators are creating content for brands, sometimes like only like 36% of brands are not even mentioning the creators. And I just like you said, like you've had like people like asking you, I mean brands like reaching out to like maybe work with you, but I just wanted your opinion on it, and also if you had any advice for like young creators or just trying to like, break out and like jump in on the bandwagon.
Yeah, so like how brands like reaching out to you and you will make a lot of money to do like brand deals, that's not within the platform. It's like you have to get reach out from a brand itself, not through the platform. Because on the platform, you will see like all the permissions, like they will ask to post your video on their like shop, TikTok shop page, and you can give permission on or not. But if you are like doing a brand deal and they are not like mentioning you, that's I don't think that's correct. Like I think that's completely wrong because you have copyright of your own videos, definitely. So I think it's to pick a brand and very careful. I know it backfired and then when some brand got canceled, the creators will get canceled. So don't be like too like rush to sign any brand deals. You have to like examine the whole thing, read the contracts. I know it's hard to like read the whole thing, but yeah, that's my suggestions.
Nice, thank you. And also one last question, because I know that we're both international students, and just for like international people like watching, because I know there are a lot of international students like content creators in the US, or like from like China, from even from my own country like France, like if you have any advice to them on like, for example, I know like you said, like you reach like 10,000 followers, like do you know like kind of like the laws and the rules in terms of if we're allowed to like benefit from the creator found or any of that?
Yeah, so I only did like TikTok shops and that can provide me some money, but you have to get a SSN within the US. So you need to do the tax forms, the whole thing. And I got a SSN like from school jobs. So after I got the SSN, I can get money from TikTok. Before that, I didn't gain like any money from doing like just social media. But you have to go through the SSN number it's called W9 tax forms. When you fill that out, then you can get money from TikTok, from shops and also by like views too.
Okay, got it. Got it. That makes sense. Thank
Yeah.
you. Well, thank you so much for all the insight. I really appreciate you coming in, and I'm just like, thank you so much because not only thank you for the podcast, but like last year when we were doing the project and all that, you're so helpful with everything. Just wanna thank you.
Yeah, thank you.